Welcome. Hi, I'm Steve Kemp. What we're going to do is introduce something, a new concept to everyone here at PCMC. We're going to do video updates, and we're going to do them on a regular basis, hopefully quarterly, and we're going to title them Journeys. And the reason we're doing that is a lot of people here are doing some fantastic things, and we stepped back and said, how are we capturing this journey that we're on? Because we're on a journey. You know, we're all on a journey. It's a never-ending journey, one day at a time, like one brick in a wall. How do we capture that so that we can look back and say, what were those memorable stories? What were those touch points where we really made significant strides? Because everybody's doing a fantastic job here, building PCMC into something very, very special here in the Green Bay community and a part of the overall Barry-Wehmiller. And when you talk about Barry-Wehmiller and our rebranding efforts, it's about building a better world. And these stories will help capture how we're contributing to making PCMC's impact on this world something really significant. We have a rebranding effort going on at Barry-Wehmiller. When Bob Chapman first made his presence here at PCMC through the acquisition, the very first thing he talked about what our success would be. And he put in the context, we measure success by the way we touch the lives of people. We've been on a journey for 10 years. It's a people-centric journey focused on our people. Right now, we had to take a step back and say, what is our brand image? Who are we? Through touching people's lives, we feel that we really can touch the world and build a better world. So that's what you're going to see here as we're rebranding PCMC along with Barry-Wehmiller. It's going to be about building a better world through focusing on our people and giving them the opportunity to engage in the business, be very active in the business, and be very fulfilled in this business. If we do that and do it right, not only will we build better associates, okay, and better teammates, but the goal is to build better husbands and mothers and fathers, sons and friends, so that as they go beyond just their daily activities here at PCMC, in the other elements of their lives, they can be successful as well. So the rebranding effort will be Barry-Wehmiller, Better World, through focusing on our people and our people-centric journey. We're making investments in the business. And the investments, first I want to talk about the physical investments that we're making here at PCMC in our infrastructure. So we've completed phase 1 on our office renovation. We moved on to phase 2. You see the dumpsters out front, and Barb has been relocated from our typical entrance into a glorified hallway now, and she's doing a fantastic job of still welcoming any visitors into PCMC with the space that she's been confined to now. But you'll see as we're going into the next phase, our goal is to have that open in the fall. And so it's exciting times. You'll see from what we have in phase 1, it'll be replicated into phase 2. We're also working out in the machine shop right now. We're bringing in some new machine tools.
This machine's a Samsung MCV 850. It's a vertical machining center. It's very important for the machine shop because we have a lot of older equipment, and I mean the boost that this is going to give all of us is great. I mean, it's great to see a rigger come in here and bring a brand new machine tool in the back door. Sure. And I don't care who you are in the organization, when you walk through, that kind of lifts you up, and I think it's a great lift. It's a great point in our journey to be able to add some equipment. Very proud of that, and I think we all are.
A lot of things are happening in the business here at Ashland. Over at Glory Road, we have some machine tools going in, as well as a new commercial kitchen that's going to be going in over there. Over at Northern, we have investments going on over there. Exciting times with the infrastructure all over Green Bay, whether it's at Northern, whether it's at Ashland, whether it's over at Glory Road. In addition to the investments in the infrastructure, we're making investments in our people, and I want to bring that back towards building each other to greatness. What we're doing in a couple different areas. First and foremost, as we're building the organization, it's going to be very vital and critical that we bring people into the company to sustain the workforce going forward. And one of the things that we're doing that I think was rather unique is we've reached out to some of the high schools to see, is there something that we can get people interested in the trades?
I'm excited to come here and do what I like to do. I kind of like fell in love with it, I guess. The fact that I haven't been here that long and the guys here have like trusted me to do things and do them well. This is great.
It was hard to believe what I'm seeing. She took on to welding like, it's incredible.
Our folks are taking them under their wings and teaching them what it is to be a welder, what it is to work in the trades, giving them an experience that they can take to the next phase of their life as they go into the tech schools or what have you.
Kind of like planting a garden, you know. You plant a seed, you keep the weeds out, you groom it, and you hope that something grows. And that's what we're doing with Maddie. We hope that something grows here and it flourishes to blossom to be something great.
We'd love to have them someday be associates here at PCMC, but it's a nice outreach as we have to get further upstream to develop the talent that we're going to need long-term so PCMC can be sustainable. In our workforce, we're doing some training internally as well. A neat story that we have is there's a young gentleman that joined us about 4 years ago named Clay Coleman. Came into the stores in cutoff saw area, and now he's transferred into the machine shop and he's learning that trade. And one of the things that he's going to be learning is there's a lathe that he's going to be working on, and the person that's going to be training him is his dad, Rick Coleman. And Rick joined us a little over 35 years ago. So really a cool story as we have to develop the talent going forward to have a young man that's coming in, who better that you could be trained by than your father.
There'll be a little different learning curve because he is my dad versus...
But that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
They can make or break it.
Rick's going to be training Clay as they advance Clay's skill set here. That'll position PCMC for long-term success. When we talk about building each other to greatness, the foundation of that is authenticity and caring. And a group of folks got together for the St. Baldrick's charitable fundraising campaign.
It's a lot of people doing it for a great cause. People are always excited to see the before and after, and that's part of the fun of it.
So she's going at it again. I said, be careful, I think I got a mole somewhere back there. And twice she hit like kind of feels picky. I never had it like this before, so I don't know. It's something new for me.
Last I looked, we were at $8,250. That's including the contribution from paper converting, which was very generous.
It's really a unique way that people can collectively get together for a common cause outside of PCMC, but really work with each other to inspire each other to do that. The wellness of our associates is very critical and key to what we're trying to do. And we talk about authenticity and caring. How do we position ourselves so that we can take care of the wellness needs of our associates and do it in a time-sensitive manner? And we've opened up a Be Well Center here on site at PCMC. Mark Fergus has joined us to lead that effort, and being right here and having over 40 hours a week available for our associates makes it very, very convenient. Purveyor did a fantastic job working with Tom Nelson and our facilities team to make sure that as we did it in a world-class way. Another investment that we're making is in our technology, and when we talk about delighting customers, the way we do that is making sure that we have the right technology that can meet the marketplace needs. In tissue, we have our new flying splice center-driven unwind. In the press side of the business, we're making advancements with our Fusion as well as our ELS Max. In our folding business, we've looked at in our non-wovens area, we have our new high-speed stacker. We have auto splice unwinds that we can bring into our Mako and Clipper lines, and then our Marlin. Have some machines that we sold with our Marlin, so our new cross folder is getting a lot of traction in the marketplace. We've been doing a lot of great work in our modification business, but we need to re-energize our PLIP program, product line improvement packages, and we're doing that through our AMO process, which is a process where we're able to go out and work with our service technicians, anybody that has an idea that can be an improvement that we can bring forward that can be used out in the marketplace on existing assets. So it's field service technicians, it's salespeople, it's engineers, anybody that sees innovation that the marketplace needs that we can put out and retrofit onto existing equipment. Finally, we have to create value for all. So when you look at creating value for all, how's the business performing? And so when you talk about business performing, how are we doing in orders? The team is doing a fantastic job. We have about $100 million worth of orders at the halfway point of the year. The neat thing about that, it's being led by our new equipment. New equipment sales have been very robust the first part of the year. We're at $45 million, and that's across all of our product lines, 24% over what we had in the plan. And once again, we look at the success that we're having at PCMC, and we want to go get grounded back into 3 elements that we focus on. It's our people, it's our customers, and then the financial play, the success that we're having is really because of our focus on the first 2. The people are doing everything for us. You know, they're the ones that are making the high quality parts, designing the technology that customers are looking for, out there looking for the opportunities, getting those opportunities where PCMC can be positioned for success with our sales folks, looking at the things that we've been doing, everything that we've talked about, the investments in the infrastructure, and the investments in our people, the investments in the technology. Everything we're doing here is very purposeful. It's not happening by accident. It's a lot of people hard work, dedicated to a cause and a vision for what we have for PCMC.